Stop texting me.
All right, man. It is Friday night. It's time for another Skullbro show. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I just want to make one comment. I'm a Roman historian. I see somebody tried to use the name Sulla. Do you mean like Lunatius Cornelius Sulla, and it's spelled Sulla? You jerk off. I just had to say that. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No doubt, man. Do your thing. No
I
worries,
had that
man.
moron leave.
Yeah, man. Another fucking week gone by. Another bunch of insanity for us to look at here in just a little while. Like it never. I worry sometimes that we're gonna have like a slow week because every single week we do this
Never.
show and we do the weird news and I'm being honest, like I do sometimes worry like we'll end up with a slow week or there won't be much insanity going on in the world or it won't get reported or something. And holy shit, man, just every week the world does not deny us a handful of insane bastards that need to be put on blast or just like really weird things that humans are doing for us to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
With this society, you're always gonna have trash out there. Put it that way.
It's astounding, yeah, with the cameras everywhere too. Like everyone has a camera in their pocket too, so we get to see every like trash throwing, food flinging weirdo. We get to see like all the weirdo people get when they get arrested and shit like that and stuff.
Well, every human is a camera nowadays.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Literally. And before somebody will even help somebody or call 911 or give first aid, they'll record them first. Literally.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna take care of something in the background real quick.
With some poor bastard choking. Instead of helping him, they'll be all filming him while he's choking.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Filming during everything that's happening to people. Yeah, they want to get a picture of it before they call the police. Of course, man.
What's up, Black Hat? David, what's up? Jeffrey, Calm, Mike Carroll. David, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, I'll let you talk to the chat for a minute while I get some of this stuff set up in the background for Rumble.
Yeah, we're going to have that video up tomorrow on Rumble, so spread the word. When stalking Joey Marlino goes wrong, or organized stalking, it'll be up on the Skullbro channel tomorrow. What's up, Griggs?
Yeah, I'll get that up there for you tomorrow afternoon sometime, and then I'll get you the link.
What's up, Midwesley? Oh, Calm, that show sucked. I couldn't even be myself. This YouTube is so queer, so babyish. You can't even really watch when I find out how to make a Rumble channel. Just wait. Wait till I find out if somehow make a Rumble channel, because I messed up one time joining somebody's show, and I don't want to get into it. I'll stop punching things. But wait till I get one. It'll be like when I first. YouTube's too PC.
Yeah, it's un-American anymore, is what it is.
But that show right there, I just wanted to prove my point of these creeps. I know a lot of people like, well, he went there as a fan. Really? Then why was he insulting him? If he went there as a fan and he generally likes Marlino, why was he insulting him and talking sexual to him? Right? The guy went there.
Man, that was over the top weird, is what that was.
Yeah, some weirdo left me a message. Listen, I can agree to disagree with you. You don't have to. I'm not saying you must believe me. I'm just saying that's what I believe, right? And and like I said, Stevie Wonder can see it. Some idiot left me like MRE. Shut up, dude. Some of these guys are like little girls, man. They are, man.
Yeah, I know they're very soft, bro. We've talked about this. I know. I agree with you 100%. They're very, very soft. They want to do what the fuck they want to do and lash out and act like little fucking feminist bitches. And then whenever anything starts to hurt their fifis, they just want to report it and complain and act like a victim. It's sick.
But next week I'm going to do that. I'm going to do another stream, and I've got other videos to make my point and prove the organized stalking. I even see the post by JTP, and he says when he gets time in the future, he's going to do a video about that too, about that organized stalking campaign right there. How they use the fanboys on YouTube, right, to do their
thing. Yeah, because it's been obvious for a long, long time. Yeah, this just like some hard evidence for people that don't believe in fucking Quinn. You'd have to be, like you said, you'd have to be literally brain damaged to not be able to see this.
Obviously. Right, like
yeah, and it's been obvious for a long, long
and not only
time.
that Loman kid gave it away, and so did that Hootie dude. They both gave it away.
Yeah,
and if you like Joey so much, why would you hand that guy footage? And why would you be if Joey was a woman, that would be sexual harassment, right? Going up to somebody and going, "Look at his tits, his nipples, tits," like that. He was sexually like.
That's actually a good point, right? So if you maybe did a gender reverse on that, then like if it was, like whatever, fucking Stacy Merlino, then yeah, she could maybe even file charges against him, right? Like she could be like, look, this perv was videotaping me talking about my breasts and my nipples and talking about my height and stuff, and staring at me and videotaping me from across the street at different angles. And he had cartoons of me and wanted me to sign them at a fucking religious festival. Yeah. I think a judge would be like, listen, you're going to have to not come within 1,000 feet of this person. Yeah, no doubt.
People, man.
And I did say this before, but I'll say again, I've never in my entire life ever heard a man refer to another man's chest as tits before.
No, you would either say chest or pecs. That's what you would say. Those are his chest or his pecs.
If you commented on it,
I'm talking like legal, or like if you're like, hey, somebody got
hurt. No, I understand.
He jumped the fence and he fell and his chest got ripped up or his pec got ripped up.
Yeah, of course. If you you're right. Yeah.
What's up, Del? My brother, Montauk.
Yeah, even if you're a muscle builder or some shit like that, right? You'd be like, man, check out that guy's fucking chest muscles, right? You wouldn't be like, look at that guy's tits. He's got some nipples, huh?
Yeah, look at his nipple.
Like you're talking about a lady, bro. It's weird. And he totally reminds me of this gay character that Dave Matthews played in the Adam Sandler movie. And he's like, hey, how tall you think that guy is? And Adam Sandler's like, who? I don't know. And Dave Matthews is like, I bet he's about 6'3". He's just like eyeing this dude from across the room, measuring him up and shit. It's exactly what Gunpoke sounded like.
Yeah, what's up, Biggs?
Yeah, look at him. I think I might be taller than that guy.
Yeah, see, now they took it.
Look at those titties.
And are they gonna?
Let me zoom in on them.
Are they gonna stalk more? Are they gonna try to go into his restaurant, right? Because they got that.
Loman already did.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like these morons that are trying to cause trouble, like the Hootie.
Right, and I'm saying other people have done it already, so why not?
Yeah, I don't think Gene will though. He knew he was on the ankle bracelet. No, like I said, he was gonna go there, start yelling for the cops to break it up, but it backfired. He got beat up. You shouldn't go. Number one, like I said, I hate to keep saying it, but who goes to the San Gennaro feast looking to fight people? There's little kids there, old ladies, right? A religious festival. It's like, come on. And you're an informant. You're an informant anyways.
Well, that's number one right there. If you're an informant from these places, you don't go back to these places and be all. I mean, that shit's ridiculous, right? But also, he's obviously doing the bidding of another man anyway. I mean, you can back it up to that, right? He's like, he didn't have a problem with fucking Merlino.
No.
You know, he's just simping for fucking.
Yes, he thinks Gene's gonna put him in some sort of low budget shit movie or something like that.
Yeah, well, Gene hasn't been cuddling him in the morning after sex. He's trying to get his fucking heart back. He's like, okay, I'll do anything for you, Gene.
Imagine chasing clout on the internet just like that. That's fucking sad, man. They look like clowns all around. They look like total clowns doing that. And all that stuff saved, too. That'll be up on the We Push Back website also. Fucking creeps. Stupid.
Yeah, man. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I'll put that video up tomorrow afternoon, and I'll send you the link, and people can go and watch it.
Yeah, Rumble. Send me the link, because I'm gonna share it, and I'll have everybody share it everywhere.
Yeah,
big time.
I'm gonna pack a bowl. I just got sat down as usual right before the show started.
Nice.
Sent you the link like 2 minutes before the show started. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking pack a bowl, and then we will get our news going for the week.
Hey Del, my St. Andrew's flag came in last week. I got it hanging up in the room.
Yeah, so the vote this week There's something about Mary won the movie vote for
Yeah,
this
that's what
week,
I
so that's
voted
what we'll be
for.
watching tonight after the show. It was, yeah, dude. There was all four movies were great movies that were on the list, and we had like 60 something votes this week, and there's something about Mary was at like 53 or 54%. It took over half the vote, so it was an obvious choice. That's what we'll be watching tonight.
Oh, wow, Dell. No
Yeah,
shit.
I'm looking
Hold
forward
on a
to it.
minute. That's my boy right there. I'm glad you're all right, man. Clap left lung. Well, illness won't kill me. Bleed a bullet. God bless you. I'm glad you're okay, man. That's my boy from Scotland right there. One of my favorite Scots from the 12th Legion, Dell. Related to the great fucking Leggett Lee. God bless. Glad you're all right, man. Good.
Yeah,
Oh,
right on,
Frank and
man.
Beans? Yeah, Figs. That's where it comes from. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's such a classic movie, bro. That's what you and I were talking about. It's like every scene in that movie is classic, dude. The movie is so original and so funny. The entire beginning of it is unbelievably funny.
Yeah,
And
and
I
the
mean, the whole
beginning.
movie is, but the beginning is insane.
Yeah, and the beginning takes place in Rhode Island too.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. And again, some of the people that are in our chat said that they haven't seen it before, which is also I'm very surprising to me, but I'm also excited for them to see it for the first time.
Yeah. Anybody who's never seen that, you're missing
Yeah.
a real comedy treasure. That was a genuinely funny comedy. Look at Jeff said Fibby goes 6 deep to Burger King. Yeah, I was gonna go there 6 deep. What an idiot! Like what an idiot! You don't need. Why do
Yeah.
you need 6 friends? You don't even have 6 friends. But you're gonna go 6 friends to a religious festival and try to fight somebody? You would never do that, Fibby. Wallace, what's up? These people are sick bastards, man. Scorned lovers, dude. Scorned lovers. I've seen people on here get scorned over women, right? You go with some girl and shit like that. Someone who has a crush on her, fucking stalks you. Loman
Of course. Views, donations, fucking yeah, counting other people's money.
Yeah,
Forget
something
about it.
about Mary, B1. What's up, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that shit. Yeah, and what's funny too is like the people that haven't seen this movie but have been around for a long time. I mean, like you've always referenced that movie. I've always referenced that movie. Maybe some of those jokes they'll finally get now, right? If they thought that they were funny on their own, just to say like you'll see the movie and now you'll know where some of those
Yeah,
expressions come
exactly.
from.
Yeah, I used a lot of those jokes over the years on from something about Mary. That's why I
For
called him
sure.
Warren, Emmy Warren. There's some dude who leaves
Yep.
comments on my channel with Warren's picture and Emmy's picture merged. It's with earmuffs on. It's hilarious. They comment all the time. It's fucking funny
Nice.
as hell.
All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm just getting a couple things pulled up in the background there. But yeah, so we've got a great night of news. I'm gonna pull up the first of a couple of shorts here in just a minute after I've hit this bowl a few times. So everybody out there smoking, if you got it.
I have a
Yeah, if you're listening in on Rumble,
I have a
I'm sorry, go ahead.
marijuana pen that my ex-girlfriend gave me that I told you about. I don't know where I put it though. I had it last week. I use it on Fridays. I don't know where I put it. I gotta find it. I'll find it.
On the Great Weed Hunt. Yeah, you got to find that.
Plastic cuttery, ain't it? Plastic. Just Fibby walk out with a plastic fork in his head, fighting with Spanky. Who do you think he hates more, Spanky or Snuff? He hates Snuff more.
I think he hates snuff. I think that one's more personal.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not by. It's like a different kind of hate. One's like a vicious love hate, and then the other one's like an actual hate,
An
like a
envy
hatred.
hate of the channel.
You know, like one guy he wants to be, the other guy he's mad at for being better than him. So it's a different kind of hatred.
Well put.
Snuff, because he wants Merlino inside of him.
Yeah, he would love to wake up and be his friend. What a second. I'm not done painting my pictures. I have some more pictures this week to paint of their organized stalking campaign. When the rats go IRL, when the rats and their fanboys take it to the streets. I'm gonna have fun with them.
Good. Yeah, fuck them, dude. They deserve to be put on blast. They're all a bunch of garbage pails. If they're gonna do it to other people, then they should expect nothing less in return.
Yeah, stupid bastards. Like the girl from The Exorcist. That was a crazy movie, The Exorcist, man. That's a great movie, though. So you know that's based off a
Yeah, it's an
story.
old movie now. It's a very old
You know
movie
that's
now.
a true story, but it wasn't a little girl; it was a boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yep. That was I believe one of the first modern exorcisms that they ever found and stuff like that. There's a lot of them I don't believe, right? But I do believe in them. I do believe demons possess people, but a lot of people lie about it, though. You know. But there's
Right
some
on.
things things like that I do believe. So I do believe that demons can take control of you and stuff. But most people try to lie about it just to get some fame, right? Write a book or something like that. I hate those people.
Yeah,
It's like don't use religion to manipulate people, right?
for sure. It's no good, bro. I'm very much against that, of course.
Roger Fibby Tails needs to put a face on the Exorcist.
All right, so check this out, man. Imagine, imagine being a TSA agent right here in the airport, and it's your job to check the bags, right? The carry-on bags.
Yeah.
If something gets flagged on the X-ray, it's your job to look through the bag, make sure there's nothing crazy.
Is that
in there.
young Pharaoh, that kid?
No, this is just some
He
dude
looks
that
just
works
like
in the
young
airport.
Pharaoh.
I gotcha. Well, what do you think a lot of women and some fanooks have in their bags that might set off an X-ray?
Of plastic phallus or something?
Yeah, gross things like that, bro. This is a collection of like weirdo people that got found with them shits in their fucking luggage. Check this out.
That's
Bro, that thing is huge. Dude, that shit's nasty. What? Bro, what the fuck? Don't act like that shit's not yours. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Could you imagine pulling out some 3-foot rubber dong out of somebody's? That's your day today.
Was that an
ass? That shit's. Why would you?
Was
do
that
that
a rubber ass too that they pulled out? Who would put that?
They fucking no, I don't think so. I think they were all gross. Fucking one of them was glass. They were all gross butt.
Who would even
stickers,
travel, or who would even own one of them?
Thank you.
But if you did own one of them, why would you travel with that? Wouldn't that be like some secret in your home? Either your homo, a normal lover, a wife, or whatever. I don't know. Those are sick. Those things.
Right, and we can reverse this coin. Even if you're straight, you've got one of those what you just said, one of those gross rubber butt things we've seen, right? Are those fucking, because they have the plastic and rubber things for women too. We always joke if they're dishwasher safe, right? So even if you had that, why would you have that? Why do you need to travel with that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, well, you can't go a few days without your fucking perverted, degenerate toy thing. Like,
thank you.
Give me a break.
Right? You have to have this shit in your carry-on bag too. Like,
yeah,
that shit's you deserve to be shamed. When they find those things, they should hold them up in the air and get like on the intercom and tell everybody this person's got a giant butt.
Yeah, this guy's got a half of an ass in his fucking suitcase. Right?
Exactly. We got a 3-foot dildo, black in color.
That's some real degenerate shit, man. Like,
Them shits were nasty,
Don't they know they're
dude.
gonna
That
go
guy
through
pulled
them?
that
Don't they know
giant
they're gonna
glass
be
butt
checked?
plug out of the bag.
Don't they know they're gonna be checked at the airport too?
That is nasty as fuck.
They got no shame. These sick perverts, man. Who would do that? They must be so
What is
embarrassed
wrong
too,
with
right?
people? That's what I'm
The
saying,
woman or
dude.
the guy opens it up and is looking at you like you're some weird Vito Spetaphoric creature.
You're a
Yeah, you're
psychopath.
Dahmer, right?
That shit's nasty.
Fucking weirdos, man.
That shit is nasty. I can't imagine. I cannot even fucking imagine.
That has to be
For
real
shame.
embarrassing. But they should be embarrassed. Public shaming is a good thing, especially with stuff like that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
look at this guy. He's got a 4-foot phallus for plastic fucking penis thing in his fucking. What a weird.
No doubt.
Morgan said, I think some of those people got pranked. It's possible. Who knows? Why not?
Well, that's nasty too. Fuck them for doing. That's really gross. That's not a
No.
funny prank, dude.
No.
Putting giant dildos and sex toys in your luggage so that the people at the airport have to see them and like they're literally like, I mean, you'd be revolted, bro, if you had to pick up a plastic bag with an obviously used thing like that. That's
not even funny.
horrendous. Right. That's
like Amy
man.
Schumer humor. That rhymes. Schumer humor. Toilet humor, burping, poop, burp, all that degenerate toilet humor. For low IQ people.
Yeah.
Low IQ miscreants.
Yeah, that's okay, Jason. All the people that want to watch a car wreck can go watch the car wreck. That's fine. We do our show, man. We have a good time. This is it, like some weird, like Indian pride, like the dot Indian, not the horse riding. You know,
dot, not feather.
Not the feather, right? Yeah. So this is like an Indian pride parade, and this lady comes up and starts twerking on a cop that's holding up a police.
Could that be technically assault?
And he just stands there, and this isn't. I don't know why he doesn't move. I don't understand why he doesn't say anything to her. Like,
switch the genders, and that'd be sexual assault.
That was one of the comments, dude. That was one of the comments in this video. It was like, now switch the gender roles and tell me about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I don't understand why the guy just stands there. He doesn't say nothing to her. It's very, but check this. This is insane, bro. This is in the middle of the street in front of families in broad daylight.
What a degenerate, man. And what's he's laughing. He thinks it's funny. I hope
he's just standing. I don't understand why you would just stand there and think that it's something you just let. Look, bro, she's basically doing him with clothes.
What's he in the zoo and some orangutan just came up on him? I wish he turned around and bit him. What a degenerate.
That's some ratchet fucking shit, bro. To walk in the middle of the street and just start grinding
on him
yourself
too, though.
against
Not just her. He's letting her do it. He thinks it's funny.
No, that's what I started with. So yes, I agree with you. Obviously, I don't understand why he just stands there and allows this and doesn't say anything to her or anything.
That's why.
But she's doing this in front of families, children, broad daylight at a parade, and again, she's basically fornicating with him, but with clothes on, right? Dry humping was what I was looking for.
Yeah, a lot of these people don't give a fuck, dude. They do that shit with little kids there. They don't care. That's the disgusting and degenerate shit right there. The cop's a clown. He should have immediately said, lady, stop, right? You might have a few beers, lady, whatever, stop it. But he's encouraging it. Now, if he grabbed her or something like that, she would have him arrested. Right? Like, what a crumb. Both of these people are degenerates. What a bad cop. Like, have some decency and push the lady. Like, no, lady. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? What an officer friendly.
Could not possibly agree more.
Yeah, officer friendly over here.
Yeah. Well, after some people that we're embarrassed of in humanity, here's some people that we can be proud of in humanity. Outraged crowd beats a pervert to a pulp at a Demon Slayer screening captured on video.
Wow.
This, bro, you're not even, I mean, you will believe it because of all the trash that we see weekly, but you won't believe what this fucking guy did. So they're in a movie theater. We've got video, by the way, not of the guy doing the thing, but of the crowd freaking out and the father beating the living shit out of this guy, and then everyone in the theater jumping him. It's pretty awesome.
God bless Dad.
A horrific incident unfolded this weekend during a showing of the new anime movie Demon Slayer, when a man stood up during midpoint of the movie, unzipped his pants, and urinated on a child.
What the hell? See, he should have been stomped out and murdered right there. That is sick, man. Come on. What the hell?
The crowd around him, seeing what was happening, responded swiftly. They attacked the offending pervert and beat him to a pulp. The violent response to this individual's vile behavior was captured on video. You want to see it?
Oh, yeah. I want to see him get pummeled.
So this guy right here, you can kind of see it. Because remember, this is a movie theater, so it's dark, but you're going to see the fists flying and stuff. But this guy right here, the first fist you're going to see flying and hear talking is the dad of the child this guy peed on.
Nice. Hit him. Hit him. Wow. Good man.
You know, here comes some more people from the crowd. They're starting to gather up. Here we go. There's more people beating his fucking ass. Here's another one got up beating his fucking ass.
Now, this is a cartoon, man. The little kids are there.
It's an anime movie.
Like, who would do that?
It's one of those Japanese cartoon movies.
I'm not into them, but I know little kids are in it.
But you know what they are, is what I'm saying. Right. So, but it's not one of the gross ones. This is one of the ones that like families and kids watch. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
just
yeah,
like
these people are taking their kids there, and some guy urinates on a child. Like, yeah, they should have killed this guy. What a scumbag! Who would make someone do that? You sick bastard!
This is one of those things, right? Throughout however many episodes, I think over 70 shows we've done. And there have only been certain times where we've had to have the discussion of like, bro, what made this person snap and break like this right then? Right? Like this person was obviously walking around, acting normal, sane, bought movie ticket, went to the fucking movie, sat down, and then for some reason decided, you know what? I'm going to do something that's going to threaten my life and my freedom and is going to be perverse and disgusting, and everyone's going to hate me. But I'm going to do it right now, out of nowhere, right? What the fuck?
What did he think was going to happen? You do that to some kid. You don't think their parents and other people there are going to not stomp you out? Right? Like, give me a break. These guys are here. Every man who punches him is a hero.
100%. 100%. Yeah, amazing though. I'm so proud of all the people in that fucking theater and the dad for getting up and just pummeling this fucking guy.
Planned that. He must have said, "I'm going to go to this little anime thing. There's going to be kids there, and I'm going to, urinate on one."
You wake up in the morning. You know what?
What the hell?
I think I'm going to go pee on a kid today. Like, what on earth?
Wow, he must have been humbled.
What?
It looks like that. They hit him with a lot of punches too.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even sure that that's all of it. I don't know. We're only like there is some more of the video left. Yep, there's more. Oh, they left that guy. Like he's just laying there. Fuck. The lights are on now. That means the security's gonna come.
Beat his ass.
No, he's trashed. You can see his t-shirt sticking up there a little bit in between the seats. He's laid down.
Let him rot.
Exactly. Kick him in his face.
The lady's like, exit the theater.
Oh, okay, there he is. Look at that. There's the guy. Hold on. You can kind of see him. There he is,
What
right
a
there. This
sick
black guy right
bastard.
here.
I wonder if he went there alone. He had to go there alone, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he was by himself. I mean, there's no one looking for him. It looks like he probably was alone. Yeah, nobody was around him when he started getting beat up.
Yeah, and if somebody would do that, he would R the kid, right? What would make you do that to some little kid, right? You're gonna be a sick fuck. They should have strung this guy up,
Insane,
man.
disgusting. Oh, yeah, he should never be allowed back in society ever.
No, that poor little kid too. Like that got to be traumatizing to that poor little guy or little girl, whatever it was, right?
Right.
Who the fuck would do such a thing?
Like kids, yeah. Hopefully, they don't end up being one of these people that, yeah, is into that kind of thing when they're older. Now, you never know what happens to people. They might never trust somebody
Yeah.
again, right? They could be like
Maybe not want to go to a
anxiety
theater.
ridden for the rest of their life, or at least the rest of their childhood. They might have nightmares.
Yeah.
You never
Not
know.
want to go to theaters or anything like that no more, right?
Yeah. That's a good point too. You might want to be one of those people that just stays inside all the time. Yep.
Yeah. Picture if that happened to you or me as a little kid. All I know is my father and my uncles and cousins would have killed him. I'm sure yours would have also beat him to a pulp like these heroes did.
Oh, forget about it.
It's
Yeah,
sick.
forget about it.
What a sick. What's up, Morgan?
Yeah, somebody said ban him from the theater. Yeah, I'd say that's necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely ban this guy from movie theaters for sure. Yep.
Yeah, Jeffrey. No fixing that guy except the guillotine. Wood chipper.
No. Yeah, you could put him in a cell with the butt sniffer and then lose the key.
Who's
Fuck
a pretty
that.
Spanish girl?
So this lady just dropped her kids off at school. She's driving down the road. She was going to do a short hike because she exercises every day.
Yep.
She hears a big bang, right? She's driving down the highway. She hears a big bang, and then she feels a really sharp pain in one of her buttocks. I think it might be her left butt, whatever, like her butt cheek. Well, what actually happened was a metal rod fell off of a truck, bounced on the highway, bounced underneath her car, and came up through her seat and pierced into her fucking ass.
Wow, what's the odds of that? Mathematically, that's wow. What is the odds of something like that happening? Holy shit.
Nuts, right? It bounced under her car, and then when it bounced up, it went through the bottom of her car and her seat and pierced right into her body and her fucking butt cheek.
Wow. Number one, those people should, when they have things on their truck. I remember driving, right, and like behind a truck, and like they'd have like lawn stuff back there, and like fucking leaves flying off of it and shit. And I'm like, why didn't you got that tied down right? Some of those,
Yeah, people hauling any kind of
anything
junk and
that
stuff
you're
like that. Yeah, sure. You get paranoid when you're even going behind some, like one of those big trucks that's hauling large equipment like tractors and shit. You're like, please don't fall off. Please don't fall off.
I seen a truck one time that had a lot of roofing shingles on it, right? Like a regular pickup truck. And nothing fell out, but it wasn't tied down right, and it looked like it could like fly off and hit some car. Wow. I bet you she's got a nice lawsuit there.
Well, she says, I thought I got shot. I felt a big impact. She said that she's a nurse, by the way. So she said that she heard a loud pop followed by a sudden sharp pain. She didn't realize at first what happened, but a metal rod had pierced the bottom of her Ford Fusion, shot through her driver's seat, and went straight into her left buttock. She said, I felt really weak and my blood pressure dropped. I started sweating profusely and I felt cold. I just didn't know exactly where the injury was coming from. Remember, she's driving down the highway at speed, right? Remember, she's lucky she didn't wreck and die.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Well, when paramedics arrived, they struggled to find a problem until they tried to lift her up. And then they realized she was still stuck to the seat because the rod was still lodged in her body.
Oh, girl, man, that sucks. What bad luck, right? Shit.
She's crazy. She goes, I shouldn't have done it, and I know I shouldn't have done it, but I jumped off my seat and pulled the object out of my body. In that moment, it was just instinct. I wanted to get it out. But
I probably
she's struggling to walk right now, but she's going to be fine after the hospital.
Well, I'm glad she's going to be okay, and she's very lucky to be alive because, like you said, that could have made her wreck her car, right?
Oh, come on, right?
Going to the other lane. That is very dangerous. Whoever had that truck and didn't tie their stuff down right should be paying this woman's medical bills. She should sue the shit out of them. Because that's your responsibility, man. You're lugging some equipment, rods, and stuff. You got to make sure that doesn't fly off the back of your truck and kill some grandma. This lady's probably a mom, right? Like, what the fuck? Kill some poor nurse, right? Like, that's crazy. That lady's all right. Because that's going to be shot. Imagine that happening. That is crazy. Man, what's the odds of that?
The world's a fucking crazy place, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen it's unbelievable. The odds of that are insane.
Mathematically are totally insane. She's a pretty lady too. Crazy.
Sure. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She could have smashed into a car on the other side and died. All because of I wonder if they caught the truck, right? Where the thing.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about that. Yep, it didn't say anything about that part, actually.
I wonder if they found out who the idiot who didn't tie things down right, or what's up, mailman Nick, or anything like that. That's crazy. What's a scuba diver?
Yeah. So check this out. So no, there's like Disney World has all kinds of different restaurants and themed areas, right? And one of them is right on a fucking lake. Now, this guy's pretty brave because this lake is known for being full of alligators. As a matter of fact, about 2 or 3 years ago, one of them came up on land and snatched a fucking kid and drug it into the water. Okay, so this guy decides, check this out. He decides there's like these 2 or 3 restaurants in this little strip along the lake. This guy decides he's going to rob them. But his plan is to go in full-blown scuba gear in the alligator-infested lake and come out of the water, keep his scuba gear on so you can't see him. That's him in the picture. They caught on security cam with his goggles and full-blown fucking rubber suit on. And he robs these restaurants, then jumps back into the lake. They haven't caught him yet.
The scuba robber.
Dude, he went 007 to rob 3 restaurants. It's amazing.
Wow, what a psycho. Navy SEAL 007 DB Cooper style.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy, right? Some dude just jumping in the water and swimming away.
Risking getting eaten by gators for like $3,000 probably, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, and that is ballsy, jumping in a gator, alligator infested fucking waters. Yeah. Insane for literally I would say like $3 or $4 grand. It obviously doesn't say, they never tell you how much somebody steals, you know what I mean? But what can you get from a restaurant? Like you said, $3-4 grand, maybe 5 if he's lucky.
Yeah, dude. Unbelievable. But yeah, so he came out of the water, robbed them, went back in the water to escape.
I just seen somebody pop out of the water with a gun and just walk in with scuba gear and then jump back.
Exactly. It's like, you go on, dude. I'm not fucking with you at all. I didn't see shit.
Captain Midnight.
Yeah. Buona Fortuna, bro.
That is based B1. Based robbery. Pretty creative. Put it that way. Pretty creative.
Yeah, bro. He must have really needed that money.
And hopefully it wasn't a mom and pop restaurant. Hopefully it was like a restaurant chain.
No, Disney. It's
Disney. Good job. Fuck Dan Snyder.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, right. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, these Disney restaurants are right on this lake. And he got into and it's known for being full of gators. That's what I was telling you. Like I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe a little bit more. The same lake, they have a hotel on, and then like family was out there by the water and shit, and a gator came out of the water and snatched their kid.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Disney's built on a gigantic area of Florida swamp. It's surrounded by gator-ridden swamp.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I hear a lot of things about Florida where gators, where they're at, or Louisiana, they can come up and grab your kids and animals, right? Dogs, kids. You got to be aware of that stuff. This guy, I guess, didn't give a shit. He must have had something on him where if he seen a gator, he'd shoot him or something, right?
Yeah, I don't
he had that
know.
pistol.
I'm pretty sure you're definitely fucked if you're in the water and the gator decides
Well,
your
not
dinner.
yeah,
I mean, I guess you could maybe shoot it with something, but I
if
don't
he's
know,
got a
man.
pistol, if he's got a pistol, he's all right. If he's got the goggles, he probably got a good way to see.
I don't know if no, bro. Remember, you watched that show, The Swamp People, dude. You have to shoot it to kill a gator. You have to shoot it in like that one soft spot.
Yeah.
Remember, that's like right around the neck or whatever. Yeah, your pistol underwater is not doing that for sure.
Maybe he's a good marksman, or maybe just got lucky and no alligators grabbed him.
I think it's that one. I think it's the latter. Yeah.
What a nut, man! Creative.
We'll never know, though. I mean, if one did eat him, we'll never, right? They just don't know who he is. If he did get away, he got away clean because they don't know who he is. But if he did get eaten, nobody would ever probably fucking know about it. It's not like his gear is gonna wash it. Maybe the tank, right? Maybe they might find an oxygen tank, not his body. But he could have ditched that, right? So nobody will ever know.
Yeah, they might find a flipper or something, right? That's about it. Nothing else.
Yeah. Well, check this out. A doctor walked out of an operation to have sex with one of the nurses.
What a fucking degenerate. Out of an operation? Like in the middle of an operation? What's up, Angela?
Here we go. Quote, a doctor left a patient on an operating table under anesthetic to go and have sex with one of the nurses in another room.
Fucking degenerate, man. He should lose his...
Yeah, Dr. Suhail Anjum, 44, and the unnamed nurse were caught in a compromising position by a shocked colleague at Tameside Hospital in Greater Manchester. The incident in September 2023 came to light in a fitness to practice hearing after Dr. Anjum, who had been living in Pakistan, applied to work in the UK again.
Wow.
He didn't dispute the evidence. They got caught doing it, so he didn't dispute it. Obviously, there was an eyewitness. He said his behavior.
Does it say what kind of operation? Like, how do you leave somebody in the middle of an operation or and do that? What the hell? They couldn't have waited until after work and met up or got a hotel room or went to someone's house. They had to risk somebody's life and do that. What the?
It said altogether they were gone from the operating room about 8 minutes, and then they came back in and he completed his work. I'm reading through. I'll tell you if I find out what kind of surgery it is. You go ahead, bro.
That's some sick shit, man. What a degenerate. He should lose his license. Because what if he did that and the guy died or the lady died is getting operated on just so him and some hua could have a little rogering in the closet?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. He's from Pakistan. He had a license. He was in Britain. He had a license to do it, and got revoked, and now he's trying to get it again. And I say, fuck you, go back to Pakistan.
Deport. Yeah, those dudes. I'm not saying all Pakistani people, but the majority of Pakistani dudes who go to England, who are from the Kashmir, from that part of Pakistan they come from, are huge groomers and sex addicts and abusers, man.
Of course, he's married and has a child.
Yeah, big degenerate.
No, it did not say what kind of operation it was, man. It did not say. It just says that
who would do that?
The person was under anesthesia, that they got caught while they literally left the room. They went into another room to have sex with each other while this person was laying on an operating table out under anesthesia. Damn. And then they were gone for 8 minutes, right? But during that 8 minutes, they got caught, and then they got reported. Yeah, so he came back in and finished his work.
Well, and what would have happened if his patient would have died, right? Like, what the fuck, man? People like that should not be practicing any fucking medical or nothing. They should be deported. Bottom line, we got enough to deal with our own perverts. We don't need to import criminals, right? What a nut.
Agreed, dude. Yeah, like every country has their own bullshit to worry about anyway.
Yes.
Exactly.
We all got the good and bad in every country, and we don't need to, just like our criminals don't need to be put in other people's countries. He's sort of sick, and he's a doctor, too. You would think he was a decent person, right? A doctor. No, he runs out and, for a 8-minute sex thing? You leave some patient out there? Come on, you couldn't wait to go have an affair with the woman or somewhere else, or who does that? What a fucking creep, man. What a total creep. And he'll probably get hired again.
Well, he's definitely going to be. He's been working in Pakistan. Yeah, he says it was shameful to his family and all this bullshit. It's like, dude, no, you cannot have a license to come back to our country. You're a degenerate motherfucker. Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, go pull that shit in your own country.
Yeah, if you were a good doctor, that'd be different. But you're a pervert where you cannot wait till your job is over to go fornicate with this woman. You must run off in the middle of a surgery? Like, come on, dude. Come on.
I hope that person was able to sue the hospital and that guy for everything.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's going to be a huge lawsuit. Right? 8-minute abs, Mike.
Yeah, 8-minute abs.
Like, you sick fuck.
That's funny. We both saw that at the same time. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, you ever hear of 7-minute abs?
So another weird fad in China, they got bored with regular tattoos, so now they're tattooing their teeth.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, they're tattooing their fucking teeth.
How do you tattoo? I like tattoos. I have them, but I would not. How do you tattoo a tooth?
I can't imagine.
That's got to be food coloring, pervert packy. That must be food coloring, right? Or something. How do you tattoo a tooth? I don't get it.
I mean, I'm sure the ink would take into it. I don't know. Let's see if it says anything about it. Let's see. Engraving symbols and images on your teeth sounds like a bad idea if you value oral health, but tooth tattoos are not quite as stupid as they sound. It says tattooed directly on the teeth or on the surface of a crown that they make you. Okay, so that would make more sense if you just had like a cap, right? Made. Yeah. They said they'll 3D print a tooth that matches your tooth with the thing tattooed on it, or whatever etched into it, and then you could cap your teeth with that. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's technically a cap, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's better than letting somebody like tattoo fucking ink with a needle into your teeth, right? Because that's what I was like, holy shit, that would suck.
I don't think that's physically possible, right? Could you take a needle and tattoo your tooth?
I swear I don't know. It seems like you'd break the tooth. I really don't know.
I would smash the tooth, man. Chip it, break it, right? Like, right. I can see the cap thing. I get that. It's a cap tooth. But the tattoo a tooth? Like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Either way, there's a picture of like what one of them looks like. I would never want that on my teeth. Just like some weird giant letter.
Oh, hell no.
Or like some big black, a blemish on my teeth like that. That's odd.
Yeah, that's some weird. That's probably some gothic thing, or maybe some weird stuff like that, maybe, or some hip hop thing, right? Rock and roll, punk rock, maybe. Who knows? I bet you a lot of different people might, want to make their teeth. I had one kid said he wanted his teeth to be fangs on this show one time. I think it was like a Sally Jesse Raphael or something like that. And the kid wanted fangs, and he was going to have like people shopping his teeth. Is that it? That looks so dumb. It looks like it's food on your tooth, right? On your teeth. Doesn't it look like?
Yeah, right. Or some, yeah, it's weird. That's why I said I wouldn't want some big black spot or blemish on my tooth. That's weird.
It's like, what do you eat? Chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah, that's just fucking strange.
Zio Lesso, what's up, bro? Yeah, it looks like a cookie or a chocolate chip on the tooth. Oh man, that's a weird thing. Couple banned from Georgia State Park after having sex in the woods. Fighting police, fighting. Oh, in the woods, fighting police. Yeah, two white trash degenerates right there. You go to a house.
Yeah. It's fucking weird, bro. Yeah, they were at a state park having sex, apparently. They made plans together to go. This is redneck as fuck. Made plans together to go into the woods and get blackout drunk that day. What kind of shit? What kind of plan for your day is that? Hey man, you want to go out in the woods, get blackout drunk? Hell yeah.
Well, at least go in the woods. God. Don't go to a state park where people are. go if you're gonna do something like this, go deep in the woods in your own woods
Oh,
where nobody can find you.
this is classic, bro. Are you ready for the reason they were fighting? This is amazing. Remember, they're fucking retarded drunk, right?
And they look
Apparently, she called out and moaned the name of her ex-husband while he was doing her.
What a bunch of fucking nuts.
And so he flipped out and went all fucking testosterone, right?
And he
It
started
says the
beating
couple
him.
then argued. She went back to the vehicle with their dog. He followed her. Then she ran off to her car. People were complaining to law enforcement that there was yelling and screaming. The woman was thrown against a car. And so, oh, that's not cool. He threw her against the car and threw her to the ground and shit like that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, what a scumbag.
When they found the guy, he was on a hiking path in nothing but a towel. Oh my God. And then dropped it in front of the cops.
There had to be drugs involved to do the you got to be not just drunk, you got to be friggin' high to do something like that, man. Right? Like, come on. Beat your
what a day, bro. The day of white trash. What a fucking day. You plan to go into the woods, get blackout drunk. You're having sex with this girl. She calls out the name of her ex-husband.
Yeah.
I love that fucking part. And then he goes full testosterone fucking caveman. He's throwing her to the ground and on the car and shit. And then when they find the guy, he's so fucked up, towel up, and he's dropping it in front of the police. Yeah, he went to jail.
Maybe he was drinking moonshine. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in here, people. Maybe he was drinking moonshine. I don't know. Drunk and methamphetamine. I don't know. What a degenerate. Number one, they shouldn't have been in the state park, right? I'm sure there's a lot of woods around there where they could do that where nobody would see them, right? And then just because the lady screams out an ex-husband's name, he's going to beat her like that. Yeah, what a scumbag. Just leave her. But they're both real fine white trash, piece of shit. Just like the Packy trash, they're the white trash.
Yep.
Packy trash.
Oh, that's a full-blown trash pile. Yeah, that whole situation is insane to me. It's like, who plans that? Who does that? And then it's too classic that it started because she said the name of their ex. I mean, that's just like written for TV is what that is.
I wonder if I feel bad if they have children, right? If they have kids together. That's who I feel bad for in all these stories, the family members of these degenerates and misfits, because they're the ones who are going to be confronted, right? Like, hey, your parents were in the news, or right? That's going to be fucking highly embarrassing, man. Shit.
You would think. You would think.
It's fucking creepy, man. Wow, what a degenerate.
I was just reading some of the comments real quick. Yeah, here's
they look out of their mind. They look out of their minds also.
You're supposed to be.
Yeah, he's all fucked up.
There we go.
What a sick bastard, man.
There we go. So we've got a little news video here of a guy that was arrested half nude after stealing an ambulance from a murder scene.
What is it?
So that's pretty. Fucking, the police went after and eventually caught a half nude man for stealing an ambulance from a murder scene.
What the fuck? Why would?
It's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing, I have to say. Yeah, out in the world, this happened. A half-naked guy stole an ambulance from a fucking murder scene.
Whoa.
I mean, that's just amazing. And we've got a news clip here, so let's check it out. It's only 2 minutes long.
Now at 10:30, as police investigate a deadly stabbing in Downey, chaos erupts when an ambulance at the scene is stolen. Police were apprehending a murder suspect near the Downey Library while paramedics were tending to that victim.
And that's when that ambulance was stolen. That triggered a pursuit. Lindsay Pena.
Downey police spent hours here in the parking lot of the city library on Saturday collecting evidence and piecing together the events that led up to a deadly stabbing and an ambulance being stolen. It was around 9:30 Saturday morning when police say a call came in reporting a person had been stabbed just across the street from the police station at the library on Brookshire Avenue. A witness at a nearby hotel said they saw two men arguing. When they arrived, investigators say they found one male victim in the parking lot who died from his injuries at the scene. They aren't releasing the victim's age or name yet. Witnesses reported seeing the suspect run away towards nearby Downey High School, prompting a lockdown for both the school and library. This video was shared with KTLA of a man being taken into custody on campus around 10:20, and police confirmed the stabbing suspect was arrested at the high school. They've only identified him as 23 years old and a transient.
Oh my God, this guy, look at the cops are running with their guns all over.
While all that was happening, police were also chasing this man, who they say stole an ambulance that had responded to the stabbing. He allegedly led a chase that ended in Alhambra when he crashed into a parked car. His name isn't being released. Police only saying he's 52 years old and from Los Angeles. Police say there were no reports of injuries at that scene. Downey police say they're still investigating both crimes that happened here today and are asking anyone who might.
That city's like Grand Theft Auto,
yeah, number
bro.
one, you got to be high on drugs. What would make you jump in an ambulance naked and steal it? What the fuck? Why are you naked anyways? Why are you jumping in a fucking ambo? They're gonna catch you, stupid. What are you gonna do with it?
That shit is amazing. That shit is fucking.
You ain't gotta be on
amazing,
drugs,
dude.
man. The people who do this shit. No one with a straight head is.
And that the guy that stabbed the other dude, he's a fucking piece of shit. He ran and hid in a high school, dude. That's not cool. That's not.
No, you don't bring
cool
that shit
all.
trouble towards children and stuff. You go somewhere else.
No, put them in jeopardy. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's super fucked up. So
yeah,
fuck
no,
that
you don't
guy.
do that. You stand, if you're running from a cop or somebody, the last thing you do is run in a school, right? Like, come on, fuck you doing?
Yep, you're gonna get somebody fucking shot, man.
And most likely a child or some kid going to learn or read Clifford books instead of Clifford. He gets shot. The poor kid. This is a sick world, dude. There's some crazy shit.
I know. I told you it never ceases to amaze me. It's why I said in the beginning of this show, sometimes I get worried that, like, you know, we'll have a normal week in the world. There won't be too much to talk about.
Yeah, low lives. I want to thank KD for the Cash App last week.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. Yeah, we appreciate that big time.
Much appreciated, because we actually put content up here, unlike these other cocksucking slobs out there. But let's get back to this. She was a pretty news lady.
Yeah,
this is a fight.
This is just one of those quick clips I play to remind everyone of some of the disgusting subhuman garbage we have to share the world with. This lady's literally filing the calluses off her feet in the middle of a subway car and just dumping all this gross dust, callus, fucking powder all over the floor. Look at this. Look at this.
What, man? Why is she doing that? Isn't that like a danger, a sickness to other people? Can't people get sick from that? Like,
dude,
that's nasty.
It's certainly not fucking hygienic. It's certainly not any kind of healthy situation. That's one of the dirtiest, most disgusting things ever. That shit is horrendous.
I guarantee she is mentally ill.
I think you go to hell for that.
I think she's mentally ill, because what person would ever do this?
No, she just don't give a fuck. She's not mental. She's just a garbage
either a total trash pile, slob who don't give a shit about nothing.
She's a garbage
pail. She's a severely mentally ill wacko, one or the other. But that is disgusting. Look at that pile of what is that from her? That's from
this nasty old hard skin she's grinding off her disgusting hooves.
What the hell does she walk on? What makes your foot like that? Walking on coals for 6 years or something? Was this Joe versus the volcano?
Absolutely fucking horrendous.
Shit. That's weird, man. What a sick lady. If I was on that subway, I would definitely walk to the other car so fast.
Dude, right? As far away as possible. That shit
Now
is
we don't got
nasty.
subways in Providence, but we do got the buses, and it's a place called Kennedy Plaza where you will see characters like this at Kennedy Plaza, right? Like if I went down right now and streamed Kennedy Plaza from now to 3 a.m, I guarantee you, we will see fights, drug addicts fornicating, all kinds of sick shit like this. Wow, that's crazy. This lady is cutting old skin off of her. And that's a huge looks like a bunch of lice on the ground. She's got her little
It's
hippie
fucking
long
horrendous.
stocking
It's
hairdo.
horrendous, man. I'm telling you, I think you go. That's the kind of stuff that like goes on your record, bro. And you know they decide whether you go to heaven or hell. That's the kind of stuff that's going to earn you negative points,
Yeah,
right
she's gonna
there.
burn in hell. She won't fit in a wood chipper, so we'll probably have to chop her up. What is this guy doing?
Yeah, toss her in a fucking
What is
lake of
this guy
lava.
doing?
This lady is drying her underwear with the air conditioning vent above her in a fucking airplane.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Absolutely her again. Subhuman, bro.
And as if I was behind her, I'd be like, "Hey, lady, don't do that. That's disgusting. What if I get sick?"
Yeah, you not want to not blow your fucking booty hole dust on me while I'm sitting behind you, you nasty herpes-ridden leper. Fucking
What
gross,
a dirty
dude.
hooah. Why would you do that?
I knew that you'd agree with it. Ugh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that like.
Just want to fucking burn her with a flamethrower. Just
They
like
should have
you
threw
nasty,
her off
disgusting.
the plane, man. They should have thrown her like Pinochet, helicopter her ass, throw her out of the fucking plane. Like, come on, that is so disgusting. And what if there's children on that plane too? That's inappropriate on so many levels. What country is that in? She looks like some white trash.
I
She looks
swear,
like
I
some
don't know.
trash
I
of
don't
white
know.
scumbag from somewhere.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Drying your nasty ass underwear in a vent that everyone has to fucking breathe air from. Absolutely.
And everybody can
disgusting.
see you doing that.
Of course,
bathroom
dude.
using
Right.
the blower. Like she didn't go.
It's like no shame. Don't give a fuck. Fuck you, everybody.
She didn't even go in the bathroom and use the hand dryer. You know,
right. Or just drying when she gets to where the hell she's going, right? Like, what the fuck?
Point of that? I wonder if she took them off there and did that. Or were they in her suitcase, a pocketbook? Oh my god.
No fucking idea.
Yeah, that's a good point, Twin Mama.
No
that could be a kid's underclothes or something, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Even still, I don't want anybody's booty dust on me.
That belongs to a chimpanzee, even if that was Travis's. No way. Travis the chimpanzee from Connecticut.
Well, I'm going to show you now what happens when you talk shit to the employees at the fucking Sam's Club restaurant in Brunswick, Georgia. They flip out and they start shit, bro. Check this out.
She fired it for. She fired. Damn, I ain't never get my pizza.
What the hell? What the hell?
She fired it for.
She's throwing. You see that shit, bro? She threw all kinds of shit from behind the counter at that lady.
She fired it for.
Oh no, that guy just was joking. Look at it.
Damn, I ain't never get my pizza.
The guy was joking. He goes, "No, I'm never gonna get my pizza."
What is she throwing though? What kind of foods or stuff?
I don't know. One of them looked like a container, maybe full of like different sauces. I'm not sure.
And she don't think she's gonna get
I'm
fired.
Sure. I'm not sure it was food. That
she doesn't
really
think she's
throwing.
gonna get fired, no matter what the customer said. Like, yeah, customers are gonna be rude, and you just say leave the store, right? If you start humming shit at your customers, you're gonna be fired.
Well, that's the first thing I think this guy says is she's gonna get fired. Let's see.
She fired it for.
Oh, she's fired as fuck. That's what the guy said.
Damn, I ain't never get my pizza.
She was even throwing empty
Waffle
buckets
House,
at her. That's
Waffle
too funny.
House. Shout out Waffle House. Wow, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts, man. Like she just humming shit. Now, if that lady, now what if she not hit her in the eye and knocked her eye out? Right, the other lady who caused the trouble would have a lawsuit or something.
It's just another one of those meanwhile
That's
in
pretty
America, stories that we're covering. Fucking people are crazy, bro. You talk shit to the wrong person, they're having a bad day.
true.
They've got a fucking shitty job they don't like, and then it's like, you know what, motherfucker?
Yeah, the
Fuck
lady's
you.
probably like, you know what? My boyfriend just cheated on me with my sister. I'm having a bad day. Oh, you're gonna fuck with me? All right, here's these chicken nuggets and utensils. In front of little kids too. Look at that little kid. That's like a 10-year-old little girl. A boy.
Oh yeah, there's kids there. Yeah, of course.
Who acts like that around little kids, man? Come on. That's sick.
People that don't give a fuck.
Give a rat's ass. Meth burned by what?
So the FBI decided to set fire to a few kilos of meth.
Okay.
And the smoke blew out and down the fucking way, and it went through the vents of this animal shelter, and all the people in there and all the animals in there were all super fucking fucked up.
They gotta be smarter than that, right? I understand burning meth because you're gonna burn it. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah. 2 pounds. I'm sorry, 2 pounds of meth. Yeah, they set.
But at least make sure it's the the wind, right? You know it's not going to be blown towards an animal shelter, a bunch of little kids, or anything like that, right? Because that shit could kill you. You know, they got lucky and just got a little high, maybe sick, right? But
oh, dude, they did it in. Okay, hold on. This is weird. This is super fucking weird. Okay, a cloud of smoke from 2 pounds of methamphetamine seized by the FBI and incinerated inside of a Montana animal shelter. They used the animal shelter's fucking crematorium to set fire to 2 pounds of meth.
Why though? Why not I don't know, burn it in the woods or in a...
Or doesn't the fucking government have a way to dispose of shit like that, right? You work for the FBI. Yeah. What the fuck, dude? You're not the local idiot police department. Like, why don't you send it to Washington or your local FBI office, and they should have somebody, like, get rid of it or, destroy it somehow responsibly. They went and used the crematorium of a fucking animal shelter.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It says the smoke... Go ahead. Cool. Yeah, the smoke started to fill the building during a drug burn on Wednesday, apparently because of negative pressure that sucked the smoke back inside. A fan was supposed to be on hand. This is so fucking idiocracy. This is idiocracy is what this is. This is officially one of our idiocracy articles. A fan was supposed to be on hand in such situations to reverse the pressure so smoke would flow out of the building. That is absolutely preposterous. You're burning in a fucking incinerator. You're incinerating 2 pounds of meth. That smoke is not going to get blown out by a fucking fan. You guys are idiots. So everybody in that place got super fucked up on meth. They all smoked meth, bro. The dogs, the cats, the gerbils, the people, they all smoked like a whole bunch of meth, and they had to be taken to the hospital because they were fucking tweaked the fuck out.
Oh, yeah. Picture somebody who's never had... Like, we do have it up here, right here. I never seen nobody on it, but I heard we have it up here. If I ever, inhaled meth, I'd probably have to go to the emergency room and get, Valium or something to calm me. I'd be all nerved out. I don't know how I would react, right? Paranoia.
Well, bro, right, because you don't know that it's happening, too, is the worst thing, right? Like, you have no idea that it's happening to you, so the effects are going to take over you slowly. Yeah, you're just going to think you're dying or some shit.
I was having a heart attack, man. I would think I was...
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. You think you're fucking dying or something. That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, they dropped the ball big time. Hopefully they sue the shit out of the FBI for that. You can't drop the ball like that. That could kill somebody. Thank God it wasn't fentanyl.
I'm blown away by everything about that.
Thank God it wasn't fentanyl. Because they would have died.
They'd all died.
Fentanyl,
Yep, they'd all died.
Imagine if it was fentanyl. Oh, thank God it wasn't. We'd be reading a whole different story.
Yep.
Yeah, they gotta be more responsible. Like, come on, what kind of dumb FBI agents are they hiring, right?
The kind that get them sick. Because remember, the cops are in there too, so they all smoked meth with everybody else.
Yeah, everybody had a little bit of meth.
Fucking idiots.
Wow.
Yeah, big lungs full, bro. They were like, they were chiefing on that shit, bro. They were fucked up.
Those dogs went psychotic, right?
Oh, I bet some of them absolutely did, right?
Oh, poor dog inhaling methamphetamines.
The cats and stuff like that. Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very irresponsible. Like, you come on, you gotta cross your T's and dot your I's when you do shit like that, and make sure things like this cannot happen.
Florida man lodges an 8-inch screwdriver inside of his rectum and loses part of his buttocks in the process.
That sounds like the Ripper would do. Wow.
The screwdriver was buried deep enough that it had already pierced the man's large intestine. Check this out. There's the x-ray.
Is that a sadomasochist? It must be a sadomasochist weirdo.
So, almost, yeah, I mean, okay. Most of the times, here's the problem I have, and we've seen the statistics, and we've seen a lot of different cases and heard the doctor's quotes about things that people have put inside them or had stuck inside them. We've seen some weird shit over the past year and a half doing these articles.
Toy pods.
Here's my problem with the statistics, right? It's like because they even have them in this article. So first, let me tell you that. And so the doctor, even in this article, says usually when people have things stuck in their butts, it's because of 1, possible sexual things. He goes 2, sometimes they claim to have sat on them on accident. He goes 3, usually when things are in people's butts like this, they say that it was to try and unclog themselves, that they were fucking constipated and shit like that. So I don't believe any of those things, and I only believe that there's no way you slip and fall on a screwdriver and it goes into your butt. There's no way that a sane person. Now, if you told me a person that was like heavily medicated and insane and maybe like stomped a cat to death and ate it, you might tell me that person put a screwdriver up their butt to try and make themselves poop. And I'd be like, okay, put them back in the asylum. But no, your everyday person that looks a doctor in the face and goes, well, I was constipated, so I put a screwdriver in my butthole. I'm like, what? Right? That doesn't make any kind of sense. So I only believe the one. You're doing it because you were humping your own butt with a screwdriver, and that is highly insane because that's dangerous as fuck, bro. What are you thinking?
Sadomasochism type stuff, probably, or just some weird fanook on meth or something.
Well, dude, I'm just saying, like, use something that's not going to pierce through your skin. Holy shit, dude. Because this thing was stuck. This thing slipped and went way up in his intestines, but then it poked through. So he became septic. He literally had shit and all that stuff going into his blood.
What a sick bastard. What's up, DJ?
Yep, he had to have 2 separate surgeries to get rid of the foreign object. They even had to take a giant chunk of his rectum out because it was so infected that it was rotting.
He deserves
and it was infecting the other body. Like, yeah, of course he does.
If you want to stick weird objects up your backside for whatever, like sexual pleasure or whatever, sadomasoch, whatever it is, well, good. You deserve what.
Bro, it was deep in there. Bro, it would pierce his large intestine. Look, there's the handle. Look how this is his stomach in the front. Way back here is where he put it in at. And there's the handle way in the middle of his body. Dude, that shit is crazy.
He got screwed.
Yes, he did.
Literally. Fucking
yeah.
Bob. What's up, Heidi?
Yeah, they also had to remove part of his buttocks. That shit's crazy, dude. What a nut.
People deserve. Listen, if you're some weirdo and you're sticking things up your rectum, well, I hope something like that happens to you because you're a sick pup. It's not.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's a sick fuck right there, man. Who's this wacko lady? It looks like some crazy feminist puppet. Right?
Oh, that's weird. It's some fucking weird ad came. I don't know what
It's a
that is.
creepy looking
All right, yeah,
puppet.
hang on. I was pulling up the next article.
It's like crazy area.
Yeah, I didn't see that right away. What's up, DJ?
Kink insurance, David said. That's funny. Kink insurance. How about they say, don't kink shame? Fuck you. You're a freak. There should be kink shaming. You're some weird freak who does things like this. You should be made fun of. Bottom line. Yeah, DJ got screwed.
Oh, for 100. Yeah, 100.
He got screwed. Wow. Sick pup, man. I can see that guy, Little Willie, doing that. What's this? Pushes elderly.
Yep, he's definitely fucking
What the fuck
trash.
pushes elderly people, man?
So this is sick, dude. This is fucking disgusting. So the bus stops. People start getting off the bus. There's an old lady in line to get off the bus. She becomes confused. She thinks maybe she left something in her seat. This was like a little bit of an article, so I'll just tell everybody. She becomes a little confused. She thinks maybe she might have left something in her seat. She turns around to try and go back, and this lady won't let her past her. She's like, I got to go to work. Fuck you, bitch. Go. Get the fuck off the bus. Go. I ain't got time for all this. Fuck you, bitch. Go, go, go. Then the lady's on the fucking steps and starts getting really scared and flustered because this lady's screaming at her. Finally, the lady says, you know what? I'm done waiting on you, and just shoves her off of the fucking bus from the top step. Just shoves her right off the bus, and the lady landed on her face in the concrete, dude.
What an animal, man. What a scumbag.
Yep.
Elderly people get a pass, man. Like, there's some elderly person, they're taking too long. Well, that's how it is. They're old. Have some respect. You don't push them off a fucking bus. What's up, Ma Brats one? You don't push them off a bus. Anybody that can get physical with an elderly person is a scumbag. Scumbag.
Yeah, this is in Massachusetts. Yeah, it says the lady hit her face on the fucking right on the sidewalk.
Where in Mass? Say?
Let's see. Hold on. Boston.
All right, Boston.
Intersection of
Not
Martin
surprised.
Luther King Boulevard and Warren Street, wherever that is.
Yeah, not surprised. Boston's like Providence. They got all wackadoos and crazy people.
Oh,
But an old lady, come on. Like, they're elderly, man. If someone, you know how many times I go to the store and there's some old man or old lady in line, it takes her forever to put her 1,000 groceries on there. And I just sit there. I don't give her a shit. I don't think about yelling at her or pushing her, right? Like, they're old. Fucking assholes.
Oh, it's insane, bro. I've got to work. Get the fuck out of the way. Just why don't you grab her by the hand and say, "What's the matter? Where's your purse? Hey, is there a purse back there? No, hey, lady, you didn't fucking leave nothing back there. Do you want me to help you off the bus? Are you worried you're gonna fall down the stairs? Right? Take 5 seconds to be the opposite of an asshole and just help the lady off the fucking bus, man.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of pushing them like that. That's for sure. What a sick fuck, man. Lady could have died.
People are fucked, man. People are
Well,
disgusting.
she could have died, right? Falling on your face like that.
Yeah, of course she could have, dude. She fell on her face on the concrete. She could have just broke her fucking neck if she landed wrong. Of course.
Yeah.
Of
If
course.
somebody ever did that to my mother or one of my elderly or any elderly person in front of me, I'd spurg out on their ass. That's for sure. Man or woman. They call you just threw an elderly person to the ground. What's this guy? Spray disabled children? What's this, Jim Terry right here? Attacking disabled kids?
Bro,
What the hell?
I'll play the video, but to the best of my recollection, yeah, every morning or every certain time when these disabled kids were walking to the bus stop, whenever he would see them go by his house, he would deliberately turn the sprinklers on and spray
What an
them.
asshole, man. What an asshole.
This is unbelievable. A 61-year-old guy
What a piece of shit. Like, that's funny to
Yep.
do to a bunch
using
of...
his sprinklers to attack these
Like,
children.
that's funny to do to some handicapped kids, man. What an asshole. Fucking miracle.
Absolutely fucking sick.
Agent
man.
Antonio Roman, 61.
So on my way to work at 5:30 in the morning, and
Honey, it looks like
Yeah,
Honey
when this
Boo Boo's
fucking ad
father.
done, we'll watch
That looks like
the
Honey
show.
Boo Boo's father right there. Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear, can I add another fried Twinkie?
He looks like he knows how to wrestle a gator.
Oh yeah, Sugar Bear was a big cuck though and simp. He let that fat pig June sleep all around and shit. Yeah, fucking scumbag. Who the fuck does that?
I'm your News 6 community correspondent, Troy Campbell.
Here
And
we
right
go.
now, we are in Ocala. We're standing outside of a home where the victims tell us this is where the school bus pulls up. This is where their children board the bus, but that bus ends up blocking their neighbor's house. Law enforcement says the man who lives inside of this house actually monitored his surveillance cameras and manually turned on his sprinklers to spray the bus when it arrived. Take a look.
After he left, you would see the bus, the floor wet and there's water there. So I'm like, where's this water coming from?
Neighbors near Southwest 51st Circle in Ocala reacting to the arrest of 61-year-old Antonio Roman, charged with several counts including stalking and battery on a disabled adult. The family tells News 6 for almost 2 years, Roman has repeatedly turned on his sprinklers with the purpose of hitting their 2 special needs children when they got on and off of their school bus. What went through your mind when your neighbor first told
Unbelievable.
Install air condition.
Then the other neighbor was purposely turning on his
Pause it
sprinkler
for a
to spray
second.
the bus when his kids were being dropped off?
Why didn't
Yep.
nobody install air conditioning? What I mean is blow his windows out. Why didn't somebody blow his windows
Yeah.
out? Give him a beating, rip his sprinklers.
Yeah, his house should be like, it should have been
Yeah,
burned
rip his
down. It
sprinklers
shouldn't have been,
out.
it shouldn't be there anymore. They should have treated that guy like Frankenstein was inside and just torched
What's
it as
up,
a
little
village.
man?
Fuck.
Yeah,
that.
rip his sprinklers out, or bust his water, something, right? Come on, you know he's spraying little two disabled kids going to their bus, man, getting them. That's not even funny. That's disgusting. That's not a funny joke.
No, it's
And
horrific.
You're literally doing that to little disabled kids and getting off on that. Well, maybe we should make you disabled, cocksucker, and throw you in some fucking water.
Absolutely. We'll give you a frontal fucking lobotomy. Yep. Drill right into your skull and see what that does to you.
Yeah.
Yep. Have people spray you in the face with fucking spray bottles whenever you come near.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
wow, that guy is sick to get off on that and think that's funny. Wow, look, we just sprayed 2 handicapped children with a sprinkler every day for that long.
Yeah, he watched his cameras, and whenever he saw them, he would go out in his garage and manually turn those fucking sprinklers on, and that to assault them.
That is.
There's no other. I don't throw that around easily. Like they're disabled children. You're assaulting them. You're spraying them with water on purpose because you're getting some kind of, like you said, some sick fucking kick out of it. No.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
Wood chipper, fucking every single time.
Yeah.
Wheel of death.
Wood chipper, deport. You're leaving. You're not going to spray disabled kids and think it's funny. All right. What if it was cold out? Right. The little kid got soaked and caught pneumonia. Right. Like, what the fuck? Why do that? And that's not even funny, man. What an asshole. And he was watching it on cameras. And do you think he cut him off sexually in some way?
No, I think he was mean. I think this is mean. I think it was sadistic. I think it was actually just fucking mean. He was just being mean to those fucking children, those people that couldn't defend themselves. You know, like I mean, they're disabled. They're mentally challenged, bro. It's like maybe kids that were regular, function. Maybe even if they were high functioning, they might tell their parents like, "Hey, this is happening every single day at the same time." These children, they're not doing that. You know what I mean? We don't even know if they were if they could talk, right?
That's fucked up, man. Yeah, because if you got away with it that long, if they were kids that could talk, right, they would have probably told their parents that happens every morning. Would have went on that long, but they were probably, like you said, disabled kids and probably didn't know what the fuck was going on. What a shit! What a bunch of assholes! What an asshole, man.
Yeah, that guy should be thrown into the fucking pit, dude.
Yeah, they just said, like, hey, if you want to play a practical joke, wait for Halloween, right? When everybody comes up to get candy, put your sprinkler on if you need to, right? Don't be fucking spraying handicapped kids that go to the bus stop. Like, it's a cowardly fucking move.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, they're so desensitized. That's right. They're so desensitized. That is true, man. The whole country's like that. A lot of people are. What is this? Found displayed at Florida Publix. Police say the nude photos. What is this?
Are they gonna fucking?
What did the title
Hopefully
say?
they're
I
not gonna put an ad
couldn't really
out
see it.
Was on my way to work at 5:30 in the
It
morning.
is that same fucking
Honey
stupid
Boo Boo's
fucking
father.
asshole. Man arrested after nude photos found displayed at a Florida Publix.
What's that?
Charged with sexual cyber.
I'm your Brevard
harass,
County
like a
community
grocery
correspondent, James Sparvero.
What is
This is
guy?
a revenge porn story, perhaps unlike any
Revenge
you've ever
porn
heard
story.
of, and very unsettling because police say that many children may have seen these naked photos that someone posted. That's because police say they were posted in a public place, inside a public supermarket in Satellite Beach. The police say that these pictures were everywhere in the store, from shopping carts, like the seats where the kids sit, to the bathroom, and a display aisle outside the store. So have you heard about when the police say a man...
So a dude and a chick had a relationship. Chick breaks up with dude. Dude has a bunch of naked pictures of her and starts making mad copies and goes into the grocery store by where she lives and starts leaving naked pictures of her all throughout the store.
Yeah, you can't do that. And this guy looks like he's the one who did it. He sounds like a psycho. But yeah, you can't. That's sick. You can't do that. Not only that, what if little kids are going to see that once again?
Dude, it said he literally put them in the seats of those fucking grocery carts. That's where kids sit.
That's what the little kid sits, for Christ's sakes. Fucking
unfucking believable. That shit's nuts, man. Some chick breaks up with you, you're like, oh yeah, I'll fix you. I'll go show everybody what your vagina looks like. What are you doing?
That's some weird shit, man.
Right? What are you doing? You're showing other people this person naked because they don't want to be with you anymore. That is some sick, fucked up shit, bro. You need to see a therapist and talk about your mom or some shit.
If I can't have you, nobody will type of weird shit, man.
Well, but that's shaming. Like, you know, again, you're showing everybody this woman naked, her pictures. That's crazy. Cool. Number one, you should never give anybody pictures of yourself naked. That's just weird. If you want somebody to know what you look like naked, be in a room with them naked. Don't fucking let them take out a camera. You don't do it.
Yeah, no, because when they do this revenge porn stuff, that all started with phones, cell phones with the cameras, and I guess it happened so much to people they made the law called revenge porn. Yeah, that guy was a sick dude. He was probably obsessed with the lady. What a sick fuck. Have a good one, Del. A sick fucking bastard, man. Especially to put him where kids can. Number one, you shouldn't do that to some girl. She trusted you, gave you these pictures.
Yeah, right. And then you put it at the store by where she lives. So, like, all these people are going to see all these pictures. And, be real. It's not like they're going to stay there forever, you dumb fuck. You're going to get caught doing it. Grocery stores have 1 million cameras. When they start to find them, they're going to run the cameras back and call the cops.
Stupid bastard. And a moron who just probably can't get another girlfriend and just wants to shame her or whatever. What an idiot. Pervert reported on what a Firefly Trail.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious because it sounds like someplace a pervert would be caught.
Like the House of 1,000 Corpses family, the Firefly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, this guy near Athens, Georgia, they're trying to find him right now. So we just know that it's a suspect with a certain description, but they're riding around on their bicycle and then stopping to look at people and masturbate and then riding away.
Wow, what a sick walk. Yeah, see, someone like that.
Sometimes he has a phone. And he's recording other people's reactions to him masturbating.
That's a sick mental head right there, man. Like, not only do you have to touch yourself in front of people, you want to see their reactions and keep their reactions.
Would you fuck me?
Yeah, it sounds like a lamb shit right there, man.
Exactly.
If I ever seen some naked dude, like I walk down the trails all the time at weird hours with my dog, right? If I ever seen some fucking freak naked on a bike touching himself, I am sticking my dog on him. I'm gonna blast him.
I'm so happy I've never seen such a thing in my life. And with as much as we see it happening on here, you'd think that would have happened to everybody by now.
Yeah, ain't it?
As many of these people running around because they're just lit out. These people, it's like caught masturbating on the bicycle for the 18th time. We'll see this guy next year when they finally catch him.
Yeah, I never ran into nothing like that, but I walk my trails with my dog at all hours, from my hours in the morning to if I ever seen someone doing that, I'm throwing rocks at him. I'm gonna put a stick in his spoke so he flips over on the bike. And I'm gonna hold him there so somebody can come and put him in a psych ward and not throw. Or if I can, throw him in the fucking wood chipper in our imaginary world. What a psycho! Right? And how long until this sick fuck grabs somebody and ours them? The wanking psych?
Not long, I'd say. I'd say not
David
long.
James says the wanking psych.
Because he's into seeing people's reactions to him doing that. So, like, yeah, he's going to hold somebody down or kidnap them.
He likes freaking people out and shocking them and the whole little weird thing he's got going.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna get got, and they're gonna wake up tied to a chair with some dude masturbating in their face. Yeah, no doubt, no fucking
He's
doubt.
a dangerous fucker. Hopefully, they catch this prick.
I hope they catch him too.
What I hope,
and I hope they keep him. They don't charge him with
I
a
hope
misdemeanor.
an animal bites his a little prick off.
That'd be nice.
Wood chipper or woodpecker comes out of the fucking thing and attacks him.
Fucking beaver just bites that motherfucker off. Yeah, something like a wild dog.
His bum did something in the churchyard.
Touching himself on a Sunday afternoon while people are all out there. He was threatening women and masturbating for them in a churchyard.
Yeah, come do that at my Catholic church and you're getting beat up. Put it that way.
Yeah. Holy Trinity Church in Ilfracombe. Investigations are underway after a man was touching himself inappropriately in front of a female dog walker in a churchyard.
Yeah.
He was making abusive and threatening comments to the woman who was aged in her. So it was an old lady, aged in her 60s. What the fuck?
One thing I can be proud of my local churches that I go to, like a lot of Italians go there, and people, we're beating your ass, something like that. Like, I know about at least 15 dudes that are going to attack you out of the 40, 50 people at church or 30 people. Half of those guys are going after that dude and beating him up. That's for sure. You come to a holy, sacred place and pull your prick out and try to intimidate some woman. Yeah, people are chasing you down. You're going to get beat up.
That's what should happen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The cops should beat your fucking ass for that. Like,
should.
I'm for that. Like, you should get beat up for stuff like that. Yeah, the cops should be allowed to hurt you for stuff like that.
Yeah, he should be castrated.
I would get on board for
He should be castrated. Here's why.
Of course he should.
Like I said, even with the guy in the pervert in the woods, they're always the next step is to grab someone and hurt them, sexual assault them. Wait, is this Harambe? Yep. He put a blonde wig on, stalked his ex, got arrested for harassing. That is something that Ripper would do.
Dude, this is sick. Wow. So this guy right here, his girl breaks up with him. He fucking follows her everywhere, stares at her apartment, watches her through windows, watches all her social media, goes everywhere she goes, stalks her friends. Finally, he put on a blonde wig and dressed like a woman so he could start getting closer to her while he was stalking her without her knowing.
Crap, man. That's fucking insane.
And then he lashed out. He got all these burner phones and like cameras and stuff like that and started texting himself and sending himself pictures and all these weird notes, and then went to the cops and said she was the one stalking him and got her arrested.
Wow. What a sick fuck, dude.
Bro.
What
absolutely fucking insane. A man subjected a former partner to a sinister campaign of stalking after their relationship ended. Daniel Morgan, this fucking guy.
You got a good Daniel Morgan name. What a shame.
He fabricated false evidence that his ex had been harassing him. Lies which saw the woman being arrested and spending about 16 hours in a police cell. Last year, after the relationship ended, this guy took it very badly. Yeah, we can see that. We can see that. The defendant responded by embarking on a determined course of stalking of the woman, which included sending her multiple emails from various email addresses making calls from withheld numbers, making frequent silent and heavy breathing calls, and posting comments of a critical and derogatory nature on all of her social media channels. This guy,
he would have killed her eventually, man.
Oh,
he would have
yeah,
killed
dude.
her eventually.
Dude, eventually, one of the times he started wearing T-shirts with her face on them.
Well, that sounds like Phoebe and Marleno.
Phoebe.
Sounds like Phoebe
Yeah,
and
dude.
Marleno.
Yes.
Well, you don't think it's possible that Phoebe will cover himself in peanut butter or ketchup and like try to like shoot Marleno's kids or wife, God forbid, or him? Like, I love you.
I don't know, but this guy then started buying her gifts and leave it. So she had to hide, right? She had to get away from her house. She went to go stay with a friend. He stalked her there. And one morning she woke up to find a gold bracelet engraved with her name that had been in a box left by her car in her friend's house where she was trying to hide from him.
Stalkers are crazy.
Absolutely fucking insane. So then he acquired all the ghost phones, which he used to send himself multiple messages and make dozens of calls to himself. One of the messages that he sent to himself says, "You're going to die, fatty," while another one said, "You're going to be in the grave soon, you fat bald blank." He took multiple screenshots and all this kind of stuff showing multiple missed calls and sent them to the police saying that the lady was harassing him.
He had to go in for like and I'd love to see his interrogation, right? Or something like that, or his excuses when they're interrogating him over this. What a sick. He would have killed that woman. See, that's why you need,
for sure.
That's why women who get stalked, if they don't have no men in their family that will smash them to pieces, you got to call the police on guys like this. You got to. If you don't have a brother or a father that can give this guy a vicious beating, you better do something, because someone like this, he would have killed her.
Yep.
What a sick bastard, man.
Dude, he dressed like a woman so that he could get closer to her while he stalked her everywhere she went.
There's sick dudes out there, man.
He was literally following her everywhere she fucking went. He was following.
Hey, listen, if a girl breaks up with you, there's other fish in the sea. It's not the end of the world. You might be sad for a little bit or whatever, but get the fuck over it.
Yep.
1 million fucking women out there, man. Come on.
No doubt about it. Write some poetry. Fucking get over it, man.
If that's the case, anything before you go stalk some ex-girlfriend. There's 1 million women out there. Even if you can't get a girl, pay for it if you gotta before you do something with this.
Fuck.
Like, come on, man. That's not cool. What a psycho. At least that girl's alive right now and not dead. Like, let's just be honest. Because that dude, those kind of people right there, those kind of stalkers, are very capable of murdering a woman.
Of course. It's going to happen. If they keep letting these people out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, it's going to continue to escalate. They're going to feel emboldened. They're not going to worry about the consequences. They're going to give in to their fucking urges.
How many times we see the same people on here with 9 charges because they know they're getting out. There's no big deal.
Dude, we closed last week's show with a guy that had been, he had a lifetime ban from all public transportation, including the subway. He'd already been to prison. He was on parole. He had been caught and arrested 30 times for sexual assault and rubbing himself on people and all that kind of masturbate, all the weird stuff. 30 times. The butt sniffer, they gave him 4 months and he's been to prison. He's on parole right now as a sexual offender. He just committed 4 more of those crimes in their community. They're just like 4.5 months.
What a sick fuck. I didn't forget National Jones. That was disgusting. That son of a bitch should be fucking fed to dogs. And this guy right here is a very dangerous man. We're going to see him in the future, and he's going to do more of this to the either same woman or a different woman. He should literally walk around with a scarlet letter on his head. Stalker.
Absolutely.
There's dudes like that, man. There are guys like that, like, you know, like the girl breaks up with him or a girl never goes with him. They have some like crush on her, or they like some girl and they stalk the shit out of him, man. That's crazy.
It's sick. They can't let go. Yeah, and I don't get it. I will never get it. There's no excuse. Nobody should have to tell you that you're going to just have to, like you said, there's plenty of fish in the sea, man. You're going to meet somebody else. It's going to be okay. I don't know why you're so fucking rejected and like can't deal and must have this human back. You've made a good point in the past too. It's like, what do you think? You're going to scare the shit out of this lady and it's going to make her love you? What are you fucking nuts? If anything, you're pushing him further away.
Further away when you say, "Oh, I'm going to kill myself if you don't stay with me."
Or I mailed myself to your house like that guy last week, right? He mailed himself in a box to the lady's house because she wouldn't have any contact with him. He hopped out with a gun, stole her keys. Dude, what do you think now? She's gonna be like, you know what? You really do love me. I had a few
girls tell me stories in the past, like ex-boyfriends would say, "I'm gonna kill myself if you leave me." And they're like, dude, as soon as they said that was such a turn off, like you beta clown, like such a turn off. Like they're gonna think you're nuts, dude. They're going to think one day you might shoot them and yourself. That's not going to make her like, you know what? He's going to go kill someone or kill me. Let me feel bad for him. Or he just broke into my house. Like, you're sweet.
Yeah, William, that guy was fucking nuts that mailed himself. That guy was out of his fucking mind.
Oh, yeah. A girl shot another girl in the face and veiled her in Chicago. She was out a day or two in Santa. Yeah, see, that's insane. That lets people know that, hey, I can do that shit and get away with it, right? No consequences. The man must be governed. Like there's got to be law. I'm not the biggest fan of cops, right? Don't get me wrong, but we need police. We need police. Like any idiot says, defund police and have social workers.
No, I've always said you do. My stance is that they should not be visible, like out and about in your face, sitting on the road trying to give people tickets. You know what I mean? Like waiting to set people up. But yes, there should be a number you call, and then the fucking help comes. The police comes. Everybody pays taxes. It's part of society. There are police. There are people to enforce rules and to keep other people safe. Yet you should just call them. That's my only statement. No, you don't defund them or treat them badly or anything like that. What the fuck? I mean, I've been guilty of being rude to them, but that's, at the end of the day, that's very harmless,
that's
mostly.
No big deal. Like, who hasn't gotten rude with a fucking cop before, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to, whatever. But yeah, I would
not going to attack.
I wouldn't say that we don't need police. That's insane. We absolutely, society must have police and some.
If there was no police, the strong would eat the weak, and there'd be just terrible.
Oh, and all these people that we see, there would be no 30 times 29. There would be no counting. They would literally just be throwing people down and humping them on the sidewalk.
There would be madness. It would be turmoil. It would be a caveman-like society, which. Like if you weren't strong, you'd get killed, right? That's not cool. What is this guy cheating, skipping rocks?
Yeah, you know what, man? I wanted to close the news out for this week a little differently and have something that wasn't degenerate or disgusting. It's still very weird news. I don't know why this is news. I don't know why this is a thing. It's very odd to me, so it fits right into weird news, I thought. And so here we go. The big cheating scandal that has rocked, but don't bump, the World Stone Skimming Championship. So there is a World Stone Skimming Championship that takes place. That's fucking new to me. That's crazy to me. It's based on distance. Okay. So anybody out there that's not looking at the picture that doesn't know what we're talking about, it's when you stand at the edge of a lake or a body of water and you see how far you can skip a stone across the surface. They have a contest. Right, sure. So there's a world championship every year of these stone skimmers. Okay, so here's the big deal. In the rules, I want to make sure I read this correctly. Okay, the World Stone Skimming Championships have been rocked by a cheating scandal after several competitors were disqualified for tampering with their rocks. Okay. Check this out. More than 2,200 people from 27 different countries attended this year's event on the tiny island of Easdale off the west coast of Scotland. Think about that. In this world right now, throughout 27 different countries, there are 2,200 people that love stone skimming so much that they compete and came together in a different part of the world for the championship. This is
Hey,
amazing.
everybody's got their different hobbies, right?
They do, and you
No, me
notice I'm
neither.
not knocking it. I'm just saying
Dude,
that it surprises me.
Dude, I built
That's all I'm saying.
dioramas from the 40s and 1500s. Like, so I got weird hobbies myself, right? So I can't talk shit about this.
All good, right? Whatever it makes everybody happy, you know that's how.
Yeah, as long as you're not hurting nobody, right? Yeah, how do you?
For sure. Well, yeah. Apparently, these fuckers are cheating. So rules state that the stones must come from naturally occurring island slate. However, some were found to have been ground down into a suspiciously extra circular shape to help them bounce on
I see
water.
where they're going with this. Yeah. See, they always got to cheat. Just fucking be the best stone skipper you can be, little Johnny. Don't fucking do that. No, they gotta cheat.
Yeah. So right. So to anybody out there that doesn't understand, we'll just be nice. You're supposed to pick up stones that are from a certain kind of slate. They're on that island, and they have to be natural. You just have to find the stones you think you're going to throw the best, and then you toss them. Fair is fair, right? Natural stones. Well, the reason they're being suspended is because the judges and other people are saying that they intentionally rounded and reshaped some of these stones that they were using, and that's against the fucking rules. You have to pick up the ones you find and throw them. So entrants chose their own stones, and judges used a measuring device. The ring. This is amazing. The device that they use to measure these rocks is called the Ring of Truth. That's fucking fantastic. Wow. They use that to make sure that the stones are no bigger than 3 inches around. Each competitor is allowed 3 different skims, and stones must bounce at least twice on the water before sinking.
Wow.
But they're okay. So here we go. Dr. Matthews was also known as the Toss Master. That's not a good nickname. Even in England, a tosser means you're a masturbator.
What other names could they?
And a tosser in America means you eat butthole. So Toss Master.
What other names could they
nickname,
use
Dr.
for like a rock thrower?
I don't know, but not that one. Scotland. Let's see. Okay, so that guy though, Tossmaster, told BBC Radio's Good Morning Scotland that judges began hearing rumors and murmurings of some nefarious deeds. There was a little bit of stone doctoring. They had shaped them so that they were perfectly circular and fitted the 3-inch measurer. As it's a piece of metal, I don't think we could blame it too much. The problem was we just didn't notice at the time that they were extra suspiciously circular. This is crazy.
I wonder
man.
if they got disqualified and they can never, because that's a huge community. I bet you they're on Facebook. A lot of them are friends.
Sure.
They got their Facebook groups, online groups, and now these people are exiled as cheaters. They're the Pete Roses, they'll call them. And I like Pete Rose. I don't think he was a cheater. But like somebody who wasn't allowed in the Hall of Fame. No rock Hall of Fame for them.
What an odd place for all these people to go to. Check this out. The contest is staged in a formal slate quarry that was flooded by a tidal wave in 1881. It's on check this out. It's on Easdale, which is the smallest permanently inhabited island inside of the Inner Hebrides with a population of only 60
What country is it
people.
in? Oh, wow.
Scotland.
A little island like that.
But it's a tiny, tiny island with only 60 people that live on it. Last year, they raised $15,000 locally from the contest.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But what a weird little place for all these people to come to from all over the world, right? A place that only 60
those people must
live.
love that, right? Love that they, this brings the money, tourism.
Yeah.
And, they must love these people coming there for the rock throwing. But this dude's probably disqualified now. Never be able to throw rock.
Yeah, they got disqualified. They
never going to throw a rock again. Can't you see? They caught me cheating. Never going to skip a rock again. Fucking weirdo.
Now you're banned forever.
Yeah, now you're banned forever. Never going to skip rocks again. What a sick fuck. Never going to go stalking again. Can't you see Loman lost his cheesesteak? Never going to have that cheesesteak again. Well, it's a sick world, man. There's some sick people out there. That guy who was masturbating on the bike paths, what a jerk.
Oh, what a fucking piece of shit.
And that dude who peed on the little kid.
Whoa, right? What the fuck?
That was the
I'm
worst
so
thing.
glad they beat the and I'm really glad we got to watch that guy get his fucking ass kicked. That dude wasn't even moving. He got fucked up.
He deserved it. I'm glad they went to town on them.
Yeah,
Like
we saw at least 4 people really swinging hard into that guy.
Well, the Mexican guy was beating the shit out of him. The
That was
Mexican
the dad.
dude, yeah,
that
well,
was
all
the
right.
dad.
All right, shout out to Mexican Poppy Daddy. Mexican Daddy beat the shit out of him. He was wailing on him, as he should.
As he should.
What a sick fuck, man. If I was at a movie theater and I seen some fuck doing that, I would be like, all right, this is a free pass to beat someone, right? I would join in. Like,
Couldn't
it's a
agree
gay
more.
old time,
Could not
right?
agree more.
Like the Flintstones, we'll have a gay old time.
Dude, I mean, bro, yeah, no cop is gonna. It's like, bro, he peed on a kid. The cops would be like, all right, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, okay, good job,
exactly. They'd be like, all right, good job, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what did the man do? He peed on a kid. All right, good job. Want to use my revolver?
Yeah, dude.
You want to use my 9mm?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, come on, dude. You pee on a little fucking kid. You deserve to have your Peugeot ripped off and stuffed down your throat and beat up. I'm glad they beat the living piss out of him, man. He was unconscious. They knocked him right.
Oh yeah, he wasn't moving. You could only see his like shirt through the cracks of the 2 seats, but that fucking guy was not moving at all. There was a guy even like poking at him and shit. That dude was just like,
Listen, you know how many times me and my godsons went to the movies and stuff? So many times not anymore when they were little, but so many times over the years. If any fucking wacko would have ever done that, I would have fucking bludgeoned the shit out of them. Someone would have ever peed on one of my god kids, I would have killed them. You'd lose your mind, right? Like, I don't have any kids, so like my godsons, I like my kids in my eyes. If somebody would hurt them, I would go do whatever I had to do to harm you, right? Whatever I had to do. I don't care what happens to me, neither. Like, so that's how that father felt, right? Like, they tore him.
Of course, bro. Somebody stands up and pees on your child in a movie. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
All right, cool. I put the link in the private chat for you. I just put the link to our live stream page in the chat. It is also in the description of this video for anybody that's not in the chat. So we're going to watch it. There's something.
Come over and watch it with us. Come make a Rumble account if you don't have it. We have some laughs and shit. Come on, watch the movie with us.
Yeah, just click the link. It'll take you straight to our live stream page. Give us a minute or two to get it set up. It doesn't have a placeholder like YouTube, so you'll have to refresh the page a couple of times. You'll see our live pop up. And yeah, come in and watch There's Something About Mary with us. The movie's absolutely fucking hilarious. And all the people in our chat are always funny too. So let's go over there together and have a good time.
And thanks for coming out. Make sure you come back and leave a comment. Hit the like button and share this. And thanks for coming over. God bless you all. I'm going to be over there.
All right, man. I'll be over in just a minute. Yeah, thank you to everybody that came through. It's always awesome to see you guys. Definitely click the like button for us on your way out. We appreciate it. It helps the algorithm know that we're alive. Shows other people that we're alive. They're so very selective anymore. So we appreciate it. If you're not subbed, give us a sub. If you're listening on Rumble, we're just getting started over there. So definitely give us a like. Definitely give us a sub. It'll help us out a lot over on Rumble especially. And stick around here for a few minutes. If you're on Rumble, refresh the page. We're going to watch There's Something About Mary. If you're in here, again, I just put the link in the chat and pinned it to the top. If you're not in the chat but listening, it's also in the description of this video. And we will see you over there here in just a few minutes. If we don't, we'll see you next Friday for another Skull Bro show.